What's up, guys? Haven't loaded for a long time. Sorry about that, but recently I'm not very busy. I just sorry. Every time when I move my cell phone very close to my face, I didn't mean to do anything else. Just my eyeglasses, dropped off. I need to push it up. So back to the topic. Today is Tuesday. I'm heading to the department building, the Minko building. I have a later class tonight, but before that, I have to do something very important for me. It is close to the final of this semester, and I have to log in and do some register for the next semester's class, which is very important. Because next semester I'm going to finish a graduation design, and as I have told you guys, I'm an international exchange student, and if I want get back to get my bachelor degree in China, I have to finish the senior design, and there are a lot of professors offer the senior design here in the University of Tennessee, Knoxville. They call it thesis, Thesis. I don't know. There is some pronunciation. Little trouble with my pronunciation. Many people have said that, but you can understand it. That is important. I'm going to finish some thesis, but I need to talk with the professor first before I do some register. And now I am waiting here in the bus station, waiting for the bus. I don't have the strength to walk. I'm pretty sleepy at this moment. I finished the jogging already. Today's jogging, but I eat a lot this morning. Nearly all the calories I have for the day, but I still have 800 calories for the dinner. I'm not going to use them all. Probably most of the day. Probably I'll eat a sub. We'll see about it later. Yes, I need to talk with the professor. I hope the professor is here today because he is very busy. He is also a professor from China. The reason I chose his class is not because he's Chinese. I'm not, pay too much attention to the professor is Chinese or Korean or American or that is Hindish or Indian. Probably not Indian. I'm not very clear about that. I just care about the special field of the professor. Recently the weather is pretty sucking. Recently it's keep raining and raining. It's not keep raining all the time, but just to keep raining and stop and then rain again, which makes me very troublesome. I have to take the umbrella with me. It is not convenient, holding something always in your hand. And also, last video I have said something that I ran into some problem, right? Yes, my little computer, my 11-inch MacBook Air was stolen in a library, and I still got a MacBook Pro, which is 16 inch, and it's pretty heavy, and it's the old edition. It doesn't use as convenient as my former one, but I have no choice, because if I want to buy a new 11 inches, it would cost me probably $900. I'm not going to do that. I will get back to China because my uncle has a computer company. He can maybe give me a new laptop as birthday gift to next year when I get back to China for my graduation. And I don't know. If the professor is here today, I would talk with him, and I guess he won't, refuse me, because I've already choose his class this semester, and did pretty well during the last exam. That exam was pretty easy for me, at least for me, because there are probably 6 students in that class, and the other one and me, the other guy and there's another guy and I just spent probably 40 minutes for that exam. It takes 3 hours for the whole procedure, but I finished it in the first 40 minutes, and I leave immediately because I'm so hungry at that time. And the result turns pretty good. It's probably 100 points. I didn't get exactly because I didn't hate to find that professor very often. But one of the TA who is pretty a nice guy, he told me that I did pretty well in that exam. I'm sorry, I was just watching for the boss. I'm sorry. Oh, it seems they're waiting here. Should I go? Or should I just wait here? I don't know. Wait a minute. I'll see about that. Oh, that car is leaving. Alright, I'm waiting for the next one. So, waiting here. It's raining. I don't want to. It's raining, you know. So I don't want to walk too much. And it's not cold. It's pretty awkward. It's pretty odd. I mean, as you can see, here in my face, there is some bugs. It hurts. Well, this one at the bottom of my lips, this one is just you know, normal bugs. Every month you would experience something. Oh damn! But this one is not a bug. I mean, it's not a birdie's nature bug. It was an accident after I chunked too much beer. Probably 3 days ago, I drink a lot of beer at night, and when I get back, I have no conscience at that moment. I can't remember exactly what happened, but probably I, you know, get trapped, or maybe just ripped over, and I broken the protection suitcase of my cell phone, which is made from wood. It's pretty, you know, beautiful, and I love this suitcase very much. But it's okay, it still can be used. I'll, you know, change a new one when I get back to China, because I can't buy any, you know, wood suitcase here in America. And also, this probably, when I fall off, I, you know, get my face to the ground, and well, it's okay. As you can see, the car is coming. I'll go to the car, and probably there'll be many people there. I'm not going to talk in the car. Alright, let's see. We will see you in the library after class, and when I have dinner. And see you guys. Bye. Have a good day. We will see about there, right? Yeah, I'm hitting. Alright. Okay, there's not too many person here, so probably I'm not going to hand over. It's a little hot here. Alright. Oh, damn it. After I find that professor, probably I will go to, I don't know. Yes, I need to print something.
Stop
I need to go to do some register, and also I need to
the Hyper Building.
I need to do some printing. The project of my electronics this semester, I have already finished it. I finished it very early. I finished it, and I need to print out and hand in today, because I have late class today, which is electronics. To be honest, I'm really not a big fan of electronics. It's too troublesome, especially in America. I have made, you know, comparison. In China, the electronics pay a lot of attention to the theory, and you know, I think that is pretty more scientific than here, because here the electronics pay a lot of attention to the laboratory work, to the design, and okay, and use you know, old edition. I really don't like that. I mean, I don't pretty interested in the laboratory work, because for me, I think laboratory work is pretty, you know, boring, and you have to stay inside of the laboratory for a long time. So that is why the reason I choose the field of power system economic. First of all, I'm very interested in economics. My father is also very interested in economics, and one of my uncle, who is my, how to say that, we don't have a lot of relationship, but he is a very good friend with my father. He works in the bank, and he was graduate from the Shanghai Fudan University, and he's a pretty cool guy. He thinks people should, even though you don't have a, you know, degree of the economics, you have to know a lot of knowledge about the economics, especially the not about accounting or something, just like some investment. You should know the fundamental structure of economy. Not especially for me, my major is electricity, so I think it's pretty cool to combine the electricity with economics, right? And this field don't ask for a lot of, you know, laboratory work, which means you don't need to trap yourself inside of a laboratory for the whole month or whole, you know, semester. I can, you know, go wherever you want, just to use your computer connected with the Wi-Fi, and then you can find the materials, find the books, find the knowledge you need, and read them, and do some analysis yourself. And I think the most important thing for you to do some research on the power system economic is you have to make conclusion of yourself. You can't always read other people's opinions. Of course, reading other people's opinions is the first step when you are getting into the field, but you can't, you know, only read other people's opinions. You have to make conclusion of your own opinions. That is the most important thing, and I'm pretty interested in the power system electronics. And also, you know, this part can be connected to with a lot of other fields, such as you know, the new power, because when you consider the power system economics, you can't always use the you know, the traditional energy source. I mean the Fourier source. You can't always consider that, because this kind of old resource will be used up in probably half a century, and it is pretty popular at this moment to do some combination of the new energy. Oh, by the way, next semester I'm going to choose another new class called New Source of Energy. It is the class of the head of our department, Tom Liam-Bowen. He is a pretty gentleman. He's American, and his wife is a Taiwanese. Well, Taiwan is part of China, but it's, you know, special, so I call it Taiwan specially. But you should remember Taiwan is always forever be part of China, and I'm going to choose that class. Here you see, I'm going to choose the thesis of the Friendly, which is the power system economics professor, and I'm going to choose another class, which is new energy resource. It can be combined with the power system economics, and the other two is fire protection. Do you still remember I chose the two of the fire protection this semester? One is the fire protection, the other is the enclosure dynamics, which pay attention to the software. Well, I have already finished two of this, and I'm going to finish another two of this field, the fire protection field. Same professor. Sorry about that. It is same professor, Dr. Aikov, who is really a gentleman, really a gentleman. He's so nice, you know. And after finish the total 4, I would get a certificate of graduation, certificate of fire protection, you know, by him. I don't know, probably it's not, you know, as important as master degree, but it's the graduate level. And you know, it's pretty cool to get some certificate in the field which is not your major field. My major field is the power system economics, but that certificate would be the, you know, field of the fire protection. So it's pretty cool, and that's all. I'm going to choose the 4 class next semester. Still be a little challenging because well, although Dr. Aikov is a pretty nice guy, but he really sent up a lot of tasks. I haven't finished the total task this semester, so I'll spend probably the next this weekend. Yes, I'll use this weekend to finish them all. And today's works, well, hopefully I can do all these things today. I mean, find the professor friendly, talk about that, and register my next semester class, and printing all my project, handing to the Dr. Islam, which is my electronics professor. He is also a gentleman. Well, people here are always so nice, you know. That is one reason I really don't want to get back. But talking about that, I'll talk about the university I am applying for at this moment on my next video, probably this dinner. When I get back from the class and have some dinner, I will talk about that. Okay, see you guys. Peace out. Not peace out. We can't peace on the bus, right?